Today's second video for you. First news story is from SNNPR, Southern Nations, Nationalities and Peoples region, where a human rights activist was in prison. He has been released. He was very critical of Ethiopian PM Abiy. He was accused of having links with the Tigray People Liberation Front. Second news story is from Tigray. Tigray president has announced to hold referendum. Is Tigray going to be independent? Is Tigray moving towards secession? Thirdly, in the previous video last night, we talked about a statement released by World Health Organization about human rights situation in Tigray. WHO said people are dying in Tigray. But we have not seen statements from World Food Programme, from ICRC, from other international aid agencies about people dying in Tigray. So I tried to investigate this issue. Luckily, I have been able to connect with some persons on the ground. Now I have information for you from the ground in Tigray. What's happening there? Are people dying? Or is it just a propaganda of World Health Organization as its chief is said to be a supporter of TPLF? We have information from the ground for you. Last reviewed, all regional presidents, PM Abiy, are in Bahir Dar. What's happening there? A recognition ceremony was held there. Awards were given there. What is happening in Bahir Dar Amhara region? Shimalis Abdisa is there. Somali region's President Mustafa Omar is there. All regional presidents are in Bahir Dar these minutes. PM Abiy is also there. Firstly, viewers, first news story is from SNNPR, Southern Nation, Nationalities and People region. Walaita people live there who have been struggling for a separate region, but Walaita is still part of SNNPR. Professor Assefa Wodajo is a human rights activist, representative of Walaita community. He was a professor at Dilla University and he has been fighting for the rights of Walaita people. In December 2020, he was put in prison. He was very critical of Ethiopian PM Abiy. He was accused of having sympathy, of having links with TPLF. I did a video a few months ago when Professor Assefa's son released a video message. He requested all nation and nationalities to call for the release of his father, Professor Assefa Wodajo. He has been arrested several times in the past as well. He has been released. Today he was released by a court. You can see Professor Assefa Wodajo's picture on your screen. Walaita community human rights activist. Second news story is from Tigray. Tigray is gradually, slowly moving towards secession, towards independence. Tigray Church has split with Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Tigray is on its way to establish a separate regional bank as well. Though this road to independence is very difficult, but it seems that Tigray is now moving towards independence because Debretsion Gebremichael, Tigray's president, yesterday spoke about referendum. That referendum will be held to decide the future of the region. No matter what happens, the referendum will be held. That is what was said by Debretsion Gebremichael. He didn't elaborate upon when will this referendum be held, how will it be held. There are almost no vehicles on Tigray's roads, no fuel. I shared a clip from Abiy 2 days ago. Before that, I showed some videos from Mekelle. Roads are deserted. How will Tigray manage this exercise? But this Debreccen's statement shows that now secession or independence is an option. Tigray opposition parties have been calling for independence. They've been calling for secession, but TPLF-led Tigray government was a bit reluctant. It never said that it wouldn't hold a referendum, but it always called for unity of Ethiopia. Now it seems that things are changing. Tigray is considering holding a referendum, which Ethiopian constitution allows.
تزلق ملكتاتهم ليخنا هنا بعلي من نازل الكتامون بزلنا مرة لازم هنا ودينا لنا توقروا على حلف زي هنا ما هلاي منجستي تعجبان كبان بشم تقصد وبيل الله يغسل يزلوا نوعلون جزيهم سلز دلي نبرك أكب سراوي تأكب كدالو كانت متعرف واللي كان سلاماتون نهك علل جزء إزدك أم زلوا مواريز دار زل مسلنا نخبر ريفرندم نكايد لنا حزب تراينا بعد عدل بعد كوسر الله إلنا سوي لا تسمع تسديا العلنا تحيي حيسا.
Thirdly, viewers, in a previous video, I quoted a statement of World Health Organization. WHO said that people were dying in Tigray, that aid delivery to Tigray was insufficient. I raised some questions that why is that only WHO is speaking? Why not other aid agencies speaking like World Food Program, ICRC? Why are they silent? I thought of investigating this matter because it's a matter of people's lives and deaths. Luckily, I got in touch with some people on the ground. I won't disclose my sources. But what I am saying is what I have confirmed from the ground. I am not taking any sides. Please, whether you are Tigrayan, Amhara, Oromo, Eritrean, Somali, Sunni, whoever you are, please don't don't conclude that I am backing a party. No, I have concluded this thing about situation in Tigray by contacting some sources who are on the ground, very reliable sources. What are they saying? Are people dying in Tigray because of lack of food? Yes, viewers, it's very unfortunate that people are dying in Tigray for lack of food. And the alarming thing is that deaths are being seen not in rural areas but close to major towns. What we have confirmed is that deaths from starvation are being reported close to Shire, close to Shiraro, close to Mekelle, and in these cities as well. These are main towns and cities of Tigray. So deaths from hunger are being reported in and near these cities. What about rural areas which are inaccessible, where everything has been destroyed? What would be happening there, viewers? There is disaster unfolding in Tigray, humanitarian disaster. The aid entering Tigray is extremely insufficient. It cannot meet the needs of the people. 90% are dependent on food aid. And I could not confirm any irregularities so far about aid distribution. People say that TPLF government is stealing aid as was claimed by a doctor who fled Mekelle and who appeared on some government news channels. I could not confirm from the ground about this food aid being stolen. I don't know about medicines. I'm talking about food aid. I could not confirm any stealing of food aid which is being delivered to Tigray. But this food aid, this amount is extremely insufficient. People are really dying. That is what I can confirm now after having lengthy discussions with people. It's the time to act, viewers. International community, Ethiopians should act first. You should urge the government, you should pressurize the government that help the people of Tigray. You should raise money, raise fund, you should collect money for the people of Tigray. Otherwise, thousands will die, viewers, if this situation goes on. If there is no improvement, believe me, thousands will die in Tigray of hunger in coming days. Lastly, viewers, it seems that entire Ethiopian government is in Bahir Dar these minutes. All regional leaders are there. PM Abiy is there. Shemalis Abdisa, Mustafa Omar, PM Abiy, Yilkal Kefal, all regional presidents there, PM Abiy there. What is happening there? A ceremony, a program is being held to recognize the services of persons, institutions, groups in the fight against Tigray fighters, which happened last year. Awards are being given to institutions, to individuals, to government officials, to army officials. You can see PM Abiy on the screen. He can be seen honoring the services of some security officials. Some regional presidents are also being given awards. Yilkal Kefale, Amhara president, spoke. He said that the nation defeated TPLF under the leadership of PM Abiy. PM Abiy spoke. He said that security forces are in a better and stronger position now. So this war has strengthened security forces, both regional, special and federal forces. Will Fano be given any awards, or will the persons who are being given awards are the representative of Fano? We'll update you in detail in coming videos about this ceremony still underway in Bahir Dar. PM Abiy visited a bridge as well in Bahir Dar, which is under construction, bridge over Nile River. Entire Ethiopian government's top machinery is in Bahir Dar these minutes. Thank you for watching.